Riti, how are you?
Hi, Priyanka. It's so great to have you with us. So nice speaking to you. Thanks for joining us.
Of course. I'm very happy to be here.
It's going great. We're so excited. So just to tell you a little bit about us, I'm calling from Bollywood Insider. We're a newspaper here in the New York area. We cover all things Bollywood, and you were actually on our cover of the May issue. We love you over here.
Happy.
Yeah. Well, just first of all, congrats on your American film debut.
Thank you very much. Should be fun.
Yeah, we're all looking forward to seeing the film. So your character, Victoria Leeds in the film, is actually a villain, and I see that you won a Filmfare Award for Best Performance in a Negative Role way back in 2005 for that movie Aitraz. So this is something actually you're not totally a stranger to. So what's it like playing the bad guy?
You know, I think that's what I enjoyed the most, was the fact that I played the bad guy. See, if you can ask this to any actor, they'll tell you the same thing. It's always more fun playing the bad guy for some reason.
Yeah.
And I think I realized that when I did Aitraz.
Yeah.
And after that, I did Sakhumaf as well, which was, bordering on negative shades. But Victoria is just, she's such a, when you're a villain in a comedy, you can't take yourself that seriously, and she's that kind of villain. She's just so absurdly fabulous that you really like her.
Yeah. So she seems like a really bold, fierce, independent woman. Do you find that there's similarities between you and her?
Well, I'm not as evil.
Right.
But I do like, I think, I'm proudly ambitious, and so is she. And I think in that way we may be similar, but I'm very different from Victoria.
Right.
I don't like so much hair, makeup, wardrobe, and hairspray as much as she does.
Right. And Baywatch, it was a huge hit in India, the original TV show. I understand you're a huge fan yourself, and you used to watch the show with your mom. So how does your mom feel now that you're a part of Baywatch? She must be so proud.
Well, this was in the late 80s, early 90s or something. I must have been like 6, 7 or some such, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you were young.
But I remember really vividly watching it with my mom, and I remember Pamela Anderson on every guy's wall.
Yeah.
I don't remember any time where you wouldn't have seen anyone who I knew who didn't have Pamela Anderson on their wall. But so, my mom was really tickled silly when I told her that I'm going to do the Baywatch reboot.
Yeah.
And she looked like she found it very funny.
Yeah. You used to watch them, Pamela Anderson and David Hasselhoff. They appear in this film, so what was it like having them on set?
Well, that was great, of course, and David Hasselhoff didn't shoot with me, but he called me after he finished shooting Baywatch to tell me that he loved India and he wants to do a Hindi movie, and I said, it'll be really funny if the Hoff does a, full-on Bollywood movie, and I hope that happens. It'll be really fun.
Yeah.
So he's very keen on that, and he called me to tell me that, specifically.
I'm sure everyone would love that. We should make that happen. What was the most challenging part about shooting this film? It's a very fun movie, but there must have been some hard parts about it.
Well, people think it was a really difficult movie it was a really easy movie to shoot because it's a fun movie, but it was actually really difficult.
Yeah.
It's standing on the beach every day for 15 hours in that sun for 4 months is a lot of work, it takes it out of you, you're exhausted. And at the same time, you have to sort of at the same time, what was hard for me was that I was flying between Quantico in Montreal and Baywatch in Miami. So, figuring that out was a lot for me as well.
Yeah, I've heard you live on an airplane, basically.
If you have to do as many things as I do, you have to live on a plane.
Right. So, was it hard to change up your accent for the film?
Well, I did make it a little global. She's not as I fucked around with my accent a lot for my films. Like, if you see even in Bajirao Mastani, I kept a really Marathi accent.
Right, yeah.
In Quantico, I have a very American accent because she's an American girl. In Baywatch, it's a little mixed because we didn't want, there's no need for anyone to know who she is, where she came from. There's a very small reference to where she came from. So it's sort of like a global accent.
Right.
A little bit American, a little bit English. I wanted to keep it very ambiguous.
That's
but
fun.
I always mess around with my accent because it's the easiest thing to do to change your character.
Right. And Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, he's like the centerpiece of the film in a way, besides you, of course. And it seems like you and him have a pretty great friendship. What was it like working with him and Zac Efron and the rest of the cast?
I mean, the cast is, first of all, so good looking. It was really annoying. I look at them and be like, oh, God, please, can someone be out of shape here? But no, they were really wonderful. And Dwayne was not just our producer. I mean, he's also our producer on the film.
Right.
And he was just super wonderful, very encouraging. I knew him before the movie. I'd met him a couple of times. We had the same agency. He and Kelly had the same agency. So we knew of each other, but shooting the film itself was so great because, you know, the whole cast came together sort of like a family. It was lovely.
So just Hollywood versus Bollywood, it must be so different. What are the differences to you shooting Indian films versus this one?
Actually, it's not very different. I don't know who.
Oh, yeah?
It's very different. At least not the Bollywood that I know.
Yeah.
You know, the entertainment business in India has become so global in terms of the way we make movies, that the science of the movies is the same. The only difference to me is everyone is always on time here, and we are at least 15 minutes late.
Yeah.
Me, a lot of it just being over here to like try and be as punctual as everyone else.
Yeah, there's that Indian Standard Time, right?